Welcome back to the 3800 Daily. Today we are doing a catback exhaust system. So we're going to remove what is on the car right now, which is a 2 1/4 inch exhaust system from the Cadillac converter or the downpipe back. And then we already don't have any mufflers, so we're going to leave it that way. Kind of like that deep, loud rumble sound. So without further ado, let's get to tearing this thing apart. All right, once you got your car properly jacked up on jack stands, we're gonna go up underneath it and take a look at what needs to come off. Okay, obviously, if you know, this is the front of the car. That's your Cadillac converter. This is all part of your downpipe. And then, this right here is where our new exhaust is gonna connect to. So first things first, you need to take off all these hangers right here. There's one on both sides. Take off those 2 bolts that hold the downpipe and the resonator together. Normally, you need to take your time with those because typically they're rusted bad. So apply heat when necessary. If you want to soak it overnight, do that as well. So the entire resonator is going to come out. This pipe is going to come off all the way back. So it should all drop out in one piece. Luckily, the exhaust doesn't go up on top of the rear end. It's all underneath. So this should be really simple. You've got hangers right there, and you've got another one in the back on the same side. So make sure you undo those as well. And I know what a lot of y'all are thinking. Why did you get the entire catback system, but don't have the downpipe yet? Well, because I don't want to, okay? Not yet. We're working on it. We're experimenting. That's totally fine. Also, kind of ran out of funds, so that's all right. I had other things that needed to get done. All right, so we're going to start off with these bolts right here connecting the resonator to the downpipe. There should be one on either side. So get these off. Keep note that these are a size 15 millimeter. Mine is already pre-loosened. As you can tell, I've only got one. I don't have one on the other side here. Made that mistake. I broke it off with a torque wrench. Mine shouldn't be too tight. There it goes. You see it starting to come apart here. Got a little bit of moisture in there. That's okay. I had a gasket blow, and I had no choice but to put some, homemade gasket in there. I had somewhere to go, and it was really loud. Next, we're going to remove these hangers on both sides. If they're not brand new, they should come off pretty easy because they've already been exposed to the elements, stretched. So there's 2. Hold on to these. You're going to need them. Next, we're going to move down that away to the back and take the hangers off the back. And I believe there's one right there. Here's what the hangers look like next to the muffler. Obviously, I don't have one, but this is what they look like. This is what the back looks, by the way. That's the top, this is the bottom. All right, so it turns out the top slipped off fairly easy. If it's giving you a hard time, put some WD-40 on it. I also noticed there's another one right here. FYI, if you want to use this one too, you can. But this one's normally pretty good at keeping it aligned. They use both of them stock because one side went to one side of the muffler, the other went to the other side of the muffler. So if you don't have a muffler, you only need to use one. All right, other side. Here you go. Slips right off. Just like that. All right, now we gotta do that one right there. All right, got that one off. Now, further down the line, there's another one right there. So now let's get that one off. Look guys, I'm gonna put it with you this way. I'm not crawling back there. I'm just gonna cut it. Same with that hanger right there. I'm gonna cut that one too. Because not only do you have these that hang right there, but you've also got this one I'm just gonna cut it. You know, if anything, I might need this pipe, but I'm gonna cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna cut it. Screw it. Well, there goes that. There it is. All right, here's our stock exhaust system. Pretty gross looking. The new one looks a lot better. And with every exhaust job, we got to see what it sounds like without the anything on it. Doesn't sound bad. I mean, it sounds the same, just more drone. More power! Hey, by the way, this right here is your rear sway bar. This would be a perfect time to swap that out for a better one, because it bolts right there and it bolts right there on both sides. Literally, I mean, it just comes right off like that. This would be a great time to replace that sway bar, which I am going to. I have one on the way. UPS, I'm waiting on them. It's delivering today. So as soon as that gets here, that's gonna be another video I'm gonna make for you guys. So look for that one. All right, so we got in the mail some feet, and here's the here's the old pipe, and then we got the new stainless steel ZZP. Finally came in the mail just now. Been waiting all day for this. It looks beautiful. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna need our tips, because of course, like I've been saying the whole video, we do not have mufflers. So what Buddy's gonna do is he's gonna measure the width of the pipe. What does it come out to be?
2.26.
2.26, okay. Measure that section over there.
2.5.
2.5. All right. So you go from 2.5 all the way down, and then right here it starts to channel down to 2.25 to fit your muffler. 2.26. Okay. So that'll work. So next what we're gonna do is we're gonna measure this right here, cut off of this pipe what we need. Same with that side over there. And put it over here. And probably weld it on there. Oh, it also came with a gasket to go on the resonator to cat or to downpipe, and a couple of these flanges. It came with 4 of them, and my guess is we're going to use all 4. So it comes with these nice flanges, so that way basically you slip them on like this. As you can see, you know, different sizes and everything. Well, this one would go over here. This one, and you'd clamp it on there just like that, and it'll keep one from slipping out of the other, because these go inside of each other like that. So you'll have 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, buddy, might not have to weld. We'll just see if those flanges will fit over the ends. This is Buddy, by the way. If you like old radios and stuff, transistor radios, the Radio Shop is his channel. He'll shows you how to fix and repair. Well, let's get measuring, get cutting. We'll see what we can do. So took us a second to figure this out. So you got to put the pipe together first, take the clamp apart, and then slide the clamp on there, just like that, and then put your clamp back together, and that's how you put those on. It took us a second to figure that out. All right, so we got all the clamps on. Well, just I guess those 2. for now. We decided not to tighten them down just yet. We're gonna try and get them in the car just in case the clamps bend the metal into a specific shape. So that way we're gonna get it in the car first, get it all, figured out mounting wise. I'm not sure what that mounting point's doing there because it's supposed to be on the other side, but we'll figure it out when we get it in there. So we're gonna go ahead and slide this under the car and get it all up in there and mounted and see what it does.
Got to get it all lined up real quick. The resonator and the downpipe lined up where it's supposed to be. We're going to go to the other side and get those hangers up. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and mount our resonator now to our downpipe. Don't forget your gasket there. There we go. Alright, so that's loosely on there. Actually, let's tighten this down real quick. When you're tightening these down, make sure you do them nice and tight. Air compressor. Make sure you do them nice and tight because heat and expansion will cause them to loosen over time. Alright, now that that's on there, I'm going to go put the rubber hangers back up. There we go. Let's go check out the back real quick. All right, so this answers our question as to why this is on this side and not this side. It kind of just lines up, So let's grab this hanger, put it on here like this. If you can't get it on there, WD-40. And I'm gonna lift this up and slip it in through this hole right here. Be careful of your flex pipe while you're doing this, because you will be moving your flex pipe in the process. So slip that hanger on there. There we go. Perfect. Everything's hung up. Yeah, that looks good. So we're gonna go and tighten down that clamp right there. Now that everything's in place and in position. And then once we get the exhaust on, we're gonna tighten that clamp down. So I'm gonna go tighten that real quick. They're 15s, by the way. By the way, a little tip from the end of the car goblin here. Remember, this is stainless steel, okay? And as some of you guys might know, when stainless steel gets hot, it'll take any grease print, fingerprint, stain, piece of dirt. The first time it gets hot, it'll leave a stain in that stainless steel. I know it says stainless, but if you've messed with stainless steel exhausts before, especially headers, wipe them down before you get them hot for the first time. I made that mistake myself when I did my power logs. So wipe them down nice and good before you get them hot for the first time. And they'll be nice in a rainbowy color whenever, they get really hot. And that color is gonna stay. So kind of like oil in a puddle. We're gonna measure this pipe right here. From here to here. From here to here. And decide how much of that old pipe we need to cut off. And we're gonna get it mounted and welded up here. Same for right here. We're gonna measure that too. and we're gonna cut it and weld it all together and then hang it, and we should be done. Bear with me.
This is our way of cutting it square.
Nice square cut.
Like your tools.
See your welding skills, buddy.
All right, it's all on there. The exhaust tips are crooked, but that's okay. Next weekend we're gonna get some new tips for it, and I'll have the muffler shop put them on. That's what it looks like, all installed, all hung up. Now I'll see what it sounds like. All right, here we go. It sounds more premium.
Yeah. Got even a deeper tone.
It does have a deeper tone. Whew. In theory, it all sounds easy. But here's a before. Here's after. Sounds a lot better. A little goofy there, but in theory it sounds easy. But I had to take it all back out and then back in so we could like get it all mounted and measure to cut and re-weld. Yeah, the tips are a little crooked, but that's okay. I'm gonna get some nice tips and go to a muffler shop where they have a lift and get it done right. So I really hope that this was very informative. Please subscribe, please like. All of you guys that support me, thank you so much for the support. Thank you guys for the advice. If you don't know who I am on Facebook, I'm Grant A-Rant. I know a lot of you guys are like, oh, that's you? Yeah, it's me. So please like and subscribe, follow me, share my videos with people that need the help, because that's what I love doing. I love helping y'all. Thank you for all the input and the advice. I have a couple of videos coming up. I'm recording another one tomorrow that I'm going to release next week, and that's installing the rear sway bar. I feel like that's going to do a lot with the squirrely rear end going around turns. And then I also have an E85 swap coming real soon. The only reason why I'm not doing it this weekend is because my pump won't get here till Monday. So thank you very much for watching. If you watched all the way through, thank you. Y'all have a great one. Until next time.